lights on me. Everything feel right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, about to review Suno, the legendary Suno AI music. Suno, you know I'm about to review Suno. Okay, and keep in mind, I'm a music producer of over 10 years. I've been in music for over 20 years, basically playing piano for over 20 years, music production, mostly FL Studio, beats, vocals. So let me bring out my notes. um, so like my process is very detailed. So I think anybody can make a song, but you can definitely like if you're good at music, you're gonna be better at this for sure. If you understand like the concepts, what good sounds are like, if you understand mixing, because I think you do have to tweak and mix a little bit outside of here to elevate the sound to the next level. And I use FL to mix and tweak when I do use Suno. By the way, check out the link in the description. Click on that link to sign up. I get some free credits, which allow me to make more songs. Please click on that link to sign up. If you're going to sign up to Suno. Anyways, this is a lot like being an executive producer. So you're not like a beat maker. You're not a vocalist. You kind of take out those roles, but it's like I said, it's like being executive producer. Like, say for example, you already have a decent beat maker, probably an above average beat maker. You have a good vocalist. What can you do, right? And that's kind of Suno, and you kind of like set the table of like what you need, what you want to do. You know, you could specifically write like lyrics. You could set like, hey, these are the type of lyrics I want, and Suno will come up with the lyrics. You could also just make beats. You could put in your own voice, and I think that's the best feature. The best feature is the voice feature because that makes your music unique, truly unique. It'll synthesize your voice. It does actually kind of sound like you. Um, I put in a pretty good vocal sample. I actually just put in a vocal sample straight from a track that I made that people liked. But I plan on kind of like recording a more clean sample, which I just haven't gotten around to. But yeah, I recommend if you do add your voice, try to get as good of a sample as possible. You can upload audio, inspiration. I don't really use that. I don't really go into these tabs. The only tab that I really use is the advanced tab. Simple, I guess is an easier version. Advances makes more sense to me because like say styles, you could kind of say like, hey, like obviously like what it's saying here, like I want to rap, trap, beat, freestyle. My style, the way I do the process is extremely detailed, and I don't share that. That's like one of my patented ways that I actually create all of the music that I make. Um, I don't. I share certain things, but I don't share how I do this type of music. Okay, so human production I think is actually at a premium now, not the opposite. I feel like a lot of people like are mad at Suno or like look at it negatively. I think it's made human production more valuable instead of less valuable. Like I think nothing can replace the uniqueness of the human. And you can make unique stuff in Suno, but it's just not you don't have as much control as you do just making music from scratch by yourself or with another person or something like that. Yeah, I think this is the golden age of music. Okay, um, let's talk about this one. AI slop, AI music versus good AI music versus great AI music. I feel like I make great AI music. Um, AI slop, I think is just when people go here, type whatever, and it sounds kind of decent. I'll play like a couple of tracks that I've made. This is just like in order here. Like a lot of these I don't even go with. I'm gonna listen to that, but you'll probably be like, no, no.
Yeah. Rain sweet, don't leave. Storm outside, you with me. Window
Now that
fall,
one's decent.
bass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rain sweet.
Yeah, okay. So you get the idea there. So yeah, probably getting too much into my process. Good video so far, right, guys? I'll show you a tape I was a part of real quick. Robot Love. So I actually made this like kind of is my first AI like tape album EP, I guess you could say. And like this is on Slime Green, youtube.com/Slime Green Beats. Look for Slime Green Beats. And yeah, like we're just messing around really. Like a lot of these concepts are really deep concepts. Like Robot Love, for example, it was like actually like a movie concept I have, and I took a lot of notes and a lot of details in that, and I was able to kind of like produce something with it, which was cool. So it was fun. It was fun like putting something that I haven't ever used and was never really able to use because I don't have the budget to create like an actual full fledged movie right now. Um, and be able to make at least a song with it and kind of get like a even an EP with it. So it was cool doing that because Suno is all about concepts. It's all about concepts. Like great concepts can lead to great songs in Suno, and it's just like that with regular music. And I always say like this is like an executive producer simulator. I think I already said that, but this is like an executive producer simulator. It's and I think it's very good because it can kind of like help you understand like okay, this is what I need to make a good track. Like basically. Remember, guys, it's just fun. Like I feel like people get all bent out of shape about AI music. And I know I'm kind of getting off the topic of Suno, but just like I think people get all bent out of shape about it. Like it's not real music. It's not. It's like doesn't take skill. I think people kind of like go too far with the negative criticism of it. I think Suno is brilliant. I think it's genius. I think it's one of the best. I was telling Stunna, my friend, I was like, this is one of the best inventions in the last like 2 years. I think it's the best invention over the last 2 years, in my opinion. Of course, I'm in music, so my opinion's probably kind of biased. But yeah, dude, Suno's amazing, bro. And I hope they continue to improve it. I'll say this though: be careful before getting into it. I give this like a yellow flag. Like, be careful before getting into it because it can like it'll definitely change the way you think of music for better or for worse. So just think about it before you get in there. I like I said, I've been doing music for a long time, so like I already really know the fundamentals of music. Like obviously, you can probably see in the background, I got my guitar, MIDI. Like I've I'm deep in music already, so getting on Suno it did change the way I think though, even now for sure. And yeah, like um and then I still make human music and human beats for sure. Obviously, you probably seen the channel. Like it hasn't stopped me from making human music. Like I've got on it, and at first I was actually thinking like, oh man, I'm doing this forever going forward. But then I was kind of like, you know, it's kind of hard to get like the unique sound that you really want. Although it is a great program, don't get me wrong, but like it's not. I wouldn't say it's better than making music yourself, like just normally or whatever you would say, human way or whatever. It's not. It's not. I wouldn't say it's better than that, but it is pretty good. Like it's. I think it's branched music. Like music was like this, and it's branched because I think AI is a monster. AI is. I would say like AI. I think is the greatest one of the greatest inventions humans have ever made, for sure. And again, remember, humans made it. So, it's not like some alien artifact that landed on Earth. Humans created this. So, obviously a lot of humans use it. So, you know, try it out. Anyways, I'm Matt Lane, Producer Hub. It's my review of Suno. Again, click the link in the description to sign up. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.